Solid and just being honest, you ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What?
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion New York Jets and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 winning.
First carry in the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go, son. Hey,
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Turn on, sir.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Boy, it was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Forced to his right. He's going to go up top here for McBride.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, number 1 day. Up. Here we go. 319, just what?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Give up the middle with Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Fields. To the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Okay, here we go.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll get this out wide. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go, son. 331. Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he's in! Justin Fields! Touchdown, New York.
The kicker on for the
2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny. I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the stick.
Regular play action now with no run. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
3rd down and 9.
Get it. Hot 70, hot 70.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Returnable from the 17. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. The Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
A run here with Hall. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here we go.
Second down, it's Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
222. Go.
Fields. That was brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Here we go. What? 319, right here. Go. Sit high.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Seahawks, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Ready, ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Open space to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. 551. 551. No. Hey, Can.
Another run here with Hall. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 wins. Here we go. Right.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
8-yard pickup.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Can. Right.
Fields to throw. He gets back to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Right.
Back to throw is Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here we go. Go.
A give. Here's Hall. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the give, it's Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Down. Pat the 6, pat the 50, pat the 60. Go street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Second and 10.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Lion. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Seahawks 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Ready?
On first and 10, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it's third down. Third and 11.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right here, one time.
Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I tell you, hey, watch it, do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. Me with my type activity, so don't you get involved. Hey, how many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog.
Hey, ready?
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
On the ball now.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Milroe. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 19-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Milroe. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Now, Milroe, misadesigned run, a short game, down to the 7.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
3rd and goal.
Get it. Hot 70. Hot 70. Dragon 60. Ready?
Milroe to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Jets are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go. We good. 319, get net. EQ! Hey, Chan.
1st down. Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Here we go. 58, which is that?
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This a design run with Fields.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ten. Up. Here we go. 5, 9. West right this. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a strong 1st down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Go.
Now good up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go, slide.
He'll get this out to the left flat. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and keeps the offense on the field.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We give to Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, tonight. Turbo, tonight. 11. Tonight.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 31, Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. 79. Check out.
Now it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Got it. Like it.
Here's Milroe to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. They'll get it to Brown. Down to the 10. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Seahawks. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
York now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Yes. All right.
Here's Hall. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. All right.
They'll run. This is Hall. And that'll give them the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunity.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go, set! Ready, ready!
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Lions! Let's go! Bronco 80! Check out!
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Let's go now!
On 3rd down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Ready, ready! 70 Rangers! Cougar 19! Ready!
They're going on 4th down. Milroe. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
Ridge! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Again, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready!
Milroe going to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
50 Bobcat! Go!
To throw again is Milroe. Moving left. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Milroe on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ready! Tag! Hawk 70! Hawk 19! Cougar 19! 79 Broncos! Ready, ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.